Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, the world away. We've now got stage 5 of Eagle Moss and Hero Collector's Build the Ecto-1. Now in stage 5 we're going to be building the gearbox. As you can see, it's there. I will show you that in a second. There is a couple of things that people wanted to see. For some strange reason, people wanted to see the tyre that we did in the last issue. So I'll show you that here. Looking just like that. What does it look like next to the white wall tyres of the DeLorean? And there you go. So if I get this out of here without losing everything, that's the difference between the largest tyre on the DeLorean, the white wall tyre, and the Ecto-1 tyre. So I hope that's made you happy. I've done that now. Everyone's happy. Now the other thing, if you're waiting for a victory video today, that's going to come tomorrow now. I was waiting for a part for the victory video, and it's this part here. I needed to have a mitre block, which I had to order because I'm going to need that tomorrow. So tomorrow's or today's video for the victory is actually going to be tomorrow now, which is why we're doing a build your own Ecto-1. So without further ado, let's show you the magazine. As you can see, we're going to be doing the gearbox. Now the packages come like this. Let me just put this to one side. In the cardboard box we got, and as I said, we got 4 of these together. I'm just going to open this. Each one has got this nice little header here. I used to put these just in the background here when I did the DeLorean build, but I don't think I'll be using them on that one. So we have got some screws in there, so be careful. I just noticed there's some loose screws in there. Look, DM screws. Oh, we've got some other loose ones here as well, which we've got one of these ones, EM screws. Wow, well, everything appears to be metal then, because the screws are EM, and as you can see here, it's got this lovely blue colour. Now, someone did tell me that Cadillac engines were blue. I don't quite know how this is going to look on the cutting mat. I might have to take the mat away completely or switch it around to the pink. But we'll see when we're building that. But that's what we've got in this issue. I'll just show you on this other detailed camera on the side here. Can't wait to start getting those put together. Let's just show you the magazine. So we've got a gearbox connector just going onto the housing here. We're going to connect that all together, so at the end we have got a gearbox. Now I'm hoping, I'm really praying that this is the gearbox that went in the Ecto-1 in the film, because if you did the DeLorean build with me, you know that it's us in the UK, we got an automatic gearbox when we should have got a manual gearbox. But it's looking good to me, so let's get it all together. Let's get cracking. Okay, I've switched the mat over, so we've got this pink side. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a hard issue. I've done it severely because the colour of this would actually blend in. So I wanted to make sure that you can actually see this blue colour. Now I'm going to show you on both cameras, because I am aware some of my cameras have got a slight colour tinge, or a colour different. And if I show you on this one as well, but I do love the colour of the housing here. Now the whole gearbox is going to be this colour. So we need the housing here. And we're going to need the gearbox connector. Now the connector we need is the one that's got the smaller stump, not the one with the longer one. So we can put the one with the longer one to one side, because this is what we're going to need here. And this is just going to be going just on top like that. And it's going to be screwed in from the other side here. So I'll get this lined up, which is going to be pretty tricky, I reckon. Load up my screwdriver, and we'll get this in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one in first, then line it up. There we go. And then put it in just a little way, not too far, and then we're going to do one in the other side. Now, just so you know, let me just put this one in. Once I get it lined up, I will tell you a tip that's going to help you out. And the second one's going in, so you can see that's really loose at the moment, but what I'm going to do is tighten these screws up. Now you're going to find these screws are really tight to put in. And the reason for that is because of the paint. The paint is actually in the thread. So get yourself a good screwdriver. This is a Wera PHO. A lot of people are asking me what screwdriver I'm using. This is a Wera PHO, and it looks just like that. They are available on my Amazon store. I have got a couple of these because you never know when you're going to run up. But to be honest with you, one of these lasted the whole DeLorean build, so it wasn't a problem. But as you can see, that's in place, looking just like that. Then we're going to take the bell housing plate, looking just like that. And this connector that I said last time has got the longer shaft on it there. That's just going to go just through this section right here. So it's going to go in this way, just like that. And then as you can see, we've got 2 screw holes that's going to be secured in with DM screws. So I just load my screwdriver up, and again they're going to go in just from this way here, nice and tight. That's one in, and here's the second one. Now these are going together really well. I haven't had any screw head shear off. I haven't had any threads not biting the screws. As a matter of fact, I'm quite impressed at the moment. So that's almost tightened up. Just tighten this side up. And there we go. That's the bell housing plate with the shaft in just like that. And then basically bringing over the bell casing housing here, we're going to hold it this way round, and we're going to be putting this section in just like that. So that the shaft and this forming an L here is in line with this section just like that. And then we're going to be putting 3 screws in here, and these are the EM screws. So I haven't opened them yet. Let's open those up and we'll get these out. Each issue there seems to be more and more screws, but you just know this is going to be a build that by the time we're at the end of it, if we haven't got to Z, I'll be shocked. Here's the second one. I'm actually picking it up rather than doing it down, because it does help to start off with when you put these into metal to press hard straight away. The reason for that is you don't want to round the head. So if you're pushing really hard, that's not going to happen. But that is the bell housing complete. Okay, and then once we've got that, we're going to start putting the gearbox housing on, and the section we need looks just like this with the lugs, and this is going to be going on this side. And what all we're going to do is this section just here is going to go on one side of the housing, just in like that, and that's going to be secured in with a DM screw. So I've got one of them here. Then when we put this in, you want to make sure this is in really tight, because the last thing you want to do is round the head. I'm going very slow and taking my time. There we go, that's that one in. And then we're going to be putting the other side in, which are quite simply got the holes in here that's going to fit over the 2 lugs just like this, in place like that. And then these are going to be held in once again with EM screws, which are these ones that I've got over here. So put 2 of these in, and these are going to be going into the holes just here and here. Again, nice and slow until it's not going to bite anymore. And then we've got one more to put in. And then this is what it looks like when it's completed. And then the last thing we've got to do, we've got this top here, we've got a plate to put on the top looking just like this. If you can see, you've got just a notch on one side there. That notch there is going to go towards the notch that you see just on that section there. So when we put it on, it's going to fit in just like that. And once again, that's going to be filled up with an EM screw just down the top there. So I'll get that screwed in. Put those away, and there you go. That is the gearbox completed. So that wasn't too bad. I think you will have some problems putting those screws in if you don't do what I say, which is push really tight on the screw and go slow, because you are cutting some of those threads with the paint in there, and that's probably why some of these are a little bit hard to go in. But if you persevere, there's no danger of the screw heads coming off on these ones, especially the DM and the EM screws. Not going to have a problem. In stage 6, we're going to be doing the left engine block, dipstick, ignition wire and junction. Now that, on my channel, looking like that, is going to be up on Thursday, because I said tomorrow we're going to be doing the Victory, and then on Wednesday we're going to be doing the Terminator. So nice quick one though. I hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.